The gods decided to punish humanity because Prometheus had stolen fire from Olympus and given it to humans. Zeus, king of the gods, wanted to teach humans a lesson about curiosity and disobedience. So he created Pandora, the first woman, giving her beauty, charm, and cleverness, but also a gift that would bring trouble. Each god gave her something special. Aphrodite gave her grace and beauty. Hermes gave her cunning and skill in deceit, and Athena taught her domestic skills. Zeus gave her a mysterious jar, which she was told never to open under any circumstances. Pandora was curious by nature. She married Epimetheus, the brother of Prometheus, even though he had been warned not to accept any gifts from the gods. Life seemed peaceful at first, and Pandora and Epimetheus lived happily together. But the jar always remained in the house, sealed tightly, and Pandora could not help but wonder what was inside. What could be so important that the gods had forbidden her to look? One day, her curiosity overcame her. Pandora lifted the lid of the jar just a little, peeking inside. The moment she did, a dark cloud of terrible things escaped and flew across the world. Disease, sorrow, pain, envy, greed, and all sorts of hardships poured out, spreading across every land. People who had once lived without suffering suddenly had to endure the struggles that came from these unseen forces. The earth became a place of difficulty and misfortune, and humanity was left to face challenges it had never known before. Terrified, Pandora tried to close the jar, but it was too late. All the evils had already escaped and could not be returned. She quickly slammed the lid shut, and in doing so, trapped one thing inside the jar: hope. Though the world had been filled with suffering, hope remained to give humans comfort in the face of hardship. Without hope, the weight of misfortune might have destroyed them entirely. Pandora returned to her life with Epimetheus, carrying the knowledge of both the troubles she had released and the hope that remained. People now had to work and struggle, but they also had the ability to dream, to plan, and to believe that good things could still happen. The jar, often called Pandora's box in later stories, became a symbol of both the dangers of curiosity and the power of hope. Even though the world had changed and suffering had entered human lives, Pandora's act showed a complicated truth. Curiosity could be dangerous, but it was also part of being human. Without her desire to know, the world might never have learned about hope, and humans would not have developed the resilience that allowed them to survive hardships. Over time, people learned to balance curiosity with caution and to hold on to hope even when life seemed overwhelming. Pandora's story was told across Greece for generations, reminding people of the consequences of disobedience and the importance of hope. It was a lesson that suffering and joy often come together, and that even the most frightening events could carry a hidden gift. Humans were not left helpless. They had the power to endure difficulties, find solutions, and continue striving for better days. Though the evils escaped into the world, hope remained quietly at the bottom of the jar, waiting for those who needed it most. Whenever people faced hardship, it was hope that gave them strength, courage, and the belief that life could improve. Pandora's curiosity had released the troubles of the world, but it had also left a reminder that humans could overcome almost anything if they held on to hope. Thus, the myth of Pandora's box lived on, a story of danger and discovery, of suffering and resilience, and of the remarkable ability of humans to endure with hope in their hearts. It taught that while curiosity could bring trouble, it could also reveal the greatest treasure of all, faith in a better tomorrow.